Number 7, we're going to solve for the value of x. We have 3 to x is equivalent to 6 over x plus 8. So we're solving for the x's right here. We need to figure out what value would make these two ratios equal to each other. In other words, how can we make this proportion equal? So we have to use the cross product rule. So we're going to be multiplying the 3 by x plus 8. And we're going to be multiplying the x in the 6 using the cross product rule. So it doesn't really matter where we put it, mathematically speaking. I mean, if you can be precise, but right here it really doesn't matter. So we're just going to put the yellow right here and the orange on the left. Okay, so what we have here now is 6 and x. We get 6 times x is equivalent to 3 times the quantity of x plus 8. So from here we get 6x is equal to, so we're going to use the distributive property. 3 times x would give us 3x, and 3 times 8 would give us 8, 16, 24. So we're in a bit of a predicament. Our goal is to find the value of x. We have 6x, 3x, 24. Well, our x's are not together yet, so we cannot use the distributive property. However, we're going to subtract 3x first. And we get 3x is equal to 24. So we're this much closer to getting our answer. We have 3x equals 24. We want to get our coefficient integers to be an x. So in order to do that, divide both sides by 3, divide both the answers by 3. You get x is equal to, well, 3 goes into 24 8 times. But just like all the other problems, I'm not sure if I did that right. So the way we can check our work is we're going to do the following. I'm going to check my work. We have 3 over x is equal to 6 over x plus 8. I'm not sure if I did this right, so I'm going to plug in for every x I see an 8. And this will help me keep myself organized. So what we have here is 3 over 8 is equal to 6 over 8 plus 8. Just to make sure I plugged it in right, I'm going to highlight the same things. Yep, that looks like an 8. Yep, that looks like an 8. We're good to go. So 3 is prime, 8 is not. But I know that 3 doesn't go in 8 anymore. And then we have 6 over 16. Again, we have 3 is not equal to 6. 8 is not equal to 16. 3 is not a factor of 8, so I know not to simplify that any further, but I want to make sure that the 6/16 is the same as 3/8. So we're going to break down 6 into prime numbers, 2 and 3. And 16 will be broken down. I know that's even, so we're going to break it down into 2 and 8. 8 is a composite number, so I cannot break that down any further. I can break it down any further is what I meant. So what we do is 2 and 4, and we break down 4 down to 2 and 2. So what we now have is 3/8 is equivalent to what we broke down as 6's to 2 and 3, and we break down 16 to 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. We break down the 2 because those cancel out. However, there's only 3 left and there's no 3's here. So we're left off with 3 over 8 is equivalent to 3 over 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8. 3/8 is equal to 3/8, so I did that right. Perfect.